Hi, this is Dr. Dale Little from Physical Therapy and Balance Center, and
Dr. Lisa Giusti.
And this is another physical health moment. And today we're going to be talking about what, Lisa?
We're going to be working on how to get up and down from a chair.
Oh, is that why I'm in this chair?
That's why you're in this chair.
Oh, okay,
yes.
got it.
Is
Good,
it comfy?
good. Yeah, it's very comfy.
Okay, good. You're not going to stay there though. I'm going to make you work.
Oh, good. I'm here to work.
Okay. So the reason that we're doing this is because it's a really important skill. It's super important for everyday life, but it also can be used as a strengthening exercise and also to work on balance. So there are reasons that you would want to work on getting up and down from a chair. So we talked about one, strengthening. It works on strengthening your legs and using your muscles. Another reason is a lot of falls can happen when people stand up. Their balance, the shift in their weight changes their balance, and a lot of people are unsteady when they first stand up. So especially when people have to get up quickly to go to the bathroom or answer the telephone or answer the door, it can increase the likelihood of falling, and we want to avoid that. Other reasons is just for social ability, to be able to be with friends, to be able to go get something to eat. Are you hungry, Dale?
I am hungry. Are you going to fix me a snack?
No,
okay.
No, we're going to work on getting you strong so you
good.
can get your own snack.
Excellent. I'm going to be independent.
Yeah,
oh, excellent. That's our goal, to make you independent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
You might not like what I cook for you.
That's true. I don't wash my vegetables. So, anyway, one of the hardest things for a lot of our patients is getting out of a low chair. Why do you think that is?
Could it be just because everything is lower down, it requires more strength to actually get yourself up?
Yeah. And a lot of our patients who are older have a lot of knee pain and weakness, and maybe sometimes some confidence issues maybe also are a problem.
So fear of falling.
Fear of falling. And also maybe we can make things better by teaching them good kind of mechanics of how to get up out of the chair.
Oh, I think that's a great idea. Yeah, so you're saying that if you work on getting up and down from a chair, it's going to strengthen your legs, so you might not have as much pain.
Right.
Okay. So when you go down lower, it's going to increase the likelihood of knee pain because there's more pressure and strain on the knees.
More strength. Absolutely.
You know, I thought of another really important reason why this is a really good activity to do. You have to get up and down from the toilet.
That's true.
How are you going to get up and down from the toilet if you can't stand up? You know, we've had a lot of people will use the towel rack to help stand up, like a grab bar. Is that a good idea though?
Absolutely not a good idea.
Okay,
grab bars the towel rack isn't as stable as a grab bar is, and so they can pull it right off the wall. The towel bar isn't attached typically into the studs, and so it's not as stable as a grab bar that's professionally installed.
Okay, so you're suggesting that people go out and get a grab bar and then they actually have it professionally
installed? I
would
definitely have it professionally installed unless somebody really understands how to install those properly.
Okay, and that would be again to avoid fall and hurting or breaking something.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we're going to go into how to actually get up now. So moving forward, Dale, we're going to show people how to work on getting up from the sitting position and to work on strengthening themselves. And you get to be the person.
Oh, good.
I made you do the work. Okay. You made me do the balance work.
I need the practice.
Okay, good. Okay, so the first thing that we like to tell people is to go ahead and scoot forward in a chair. You want to be more towards the edge of the chair when you get up. So go ahead and scoot your bottom forward. Yeah, good. All right, and next there's a saying, it's called nose over toes. So we're going to have you take your nose and you're going to lean forward, and then for right now you can go ahead and use your hands to push up and go ahead and stand up. Good. All right, now when you go to sit down, what I'm going to have you do is try and go slowly, okay? So take your time going down. You can again put your hands on your legs. Good, that was excellent. So if that was a little rough on your knees or a little hard on your legs, we can actually make it easier. Any ideas?
No.
Great idea. Why would that help?
It gets you higher up.
Oh.
Yeah, it makes it easier.
Less work. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and try that. We'll see how it goes. All right, so again, This time we're gonna go ahead and, let's not try to use your arms this time. So go ahead and nose over toes and go ahead and stand up, lift your chest. Good, and then go ahead and take your time sitting. Good. Now one thing that we don't want is we don't want gravity to bring us into the chair. We don't want to plop down into the chair. So Dale, can you go ahead and show them what that would look like?
A plop?
A plop.
Oh.
Ooh. How'd that feel?
Rough.
Your back working?
Yeah.
Sore? Am I going to have to work on you?
No.
No? Okay. So not so great for the back?
No, not good for the back at all.
What happens?
Oh, it's a lot of compression on the spine, a lot of force, can cause injury.
No, could also pinch some nerves then too?
Absolutely.
Oh. Or someone has more fragile bones could
Right,
cause some
compression fractures, right?
Okay.
Yeah, compression fractures.
And we don't want that because that's painful,
It's painful.
and it shrinks down height too.
Makes you short.
Yeah, alright, so none of that.
No.
Alright, so if that's working for you and you want to make it a little bit harder for yourself, you can try not to use your arms. So the way that we would take this to the next step is you bring your nose forward in the chair. Your nose comes forward over your toes and reach your arms away from you. Yep, and then lift your chest. So that creates a counterbalance. So it helps assist you. And then go ahead and sit with your arms reaching in front of you. Good. All right, and so the next step would be not to use the arm reach. So no arms at all.
Okay.
Let's give that a try. Oh, that was good form. Yeah.
So can we turn this into an exercise?
I think we could.
Oh, great. Let's do that.
Okay, so let's try and see, we'll time you. That way we can measure how your progress is. Oh, look, we've got a timer.
Perfect.
Perfect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you sit to stand and then sit back down. That's going to be one time. We're going to do that 5 times and we're going to see how long it takes, okay?
Okay.
So you ready?
Ready.
You mark?
Set. Go.
Go!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Notice his 5th one was when he was completely still. Yeah.
And I didn't plop in any of those. So that's important. So if you get tired, you definitely don't want to just keep going and then eventually hurt yourself.
Yeah, when you work out, you actually want to work out to the point where your form is still good and you're able to control things. Once you kind of just let gravity help, you're not really doing the work anymore.
Now, if I had to, could I do this and use my arm?
You could. Yeah. And you want to work on using your legs. So if you're doing it and tend to push through your arms all the time, you want to take some of that weight and start putting it into your legs. So if you're using your arms 100%, you want to maybe start using your arms 75% and putting 25% of that work in your legs.
Now, if this were, like my balance wasn't good and I was doing this, I guess I could probably have something in front of me like a counter or a walker or a chair where I could hold on to something if I lost my balance. Like if I came up and I would have something to hold on to, that might be safe.
That is a great idea, Dale. And that's another thing too, if you do have an assisted device, like a cane or a walker, what you want to do is you actually want to use the chair to push up from.
Things I don't want to do, right? So I don't want to start with my hands on my walker.
No.
Okay, so a lot of times what we'll see in the clinic is we'll see people try to stand up and they'll immediately grab the walker and they'll pull themselves up. And notice what happens.
This doesn't look very stable.
That doesn't look very stable at all, and so it's very unsafe. So we'll have them start here and push themselves up to the walker, and then they're standing. And then reaching for one hand at a time as they go back down to sit.
That looks so beautiful.
I've been practicing.
It's like you have just dance in your blood. All right, and I think that's about it for this session.
Thank you for coming to our physical moment.
We'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.